Hi everybody, once again thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. Thank you so much for your comments. Thank you so much all over the world. You are phenomenal. It's just so interesting to see all the different countries that have come together to support me. So from the bottom of my heart, thank you so much. It's really a blessing to even know that I could help 1-2 people, but we are now the 9,000 mark, and it's just it's really just amazing. So thank you so much. Okay, once again, welcome to Learning with Lenny. We are at lesson 97. 3 more lessons, 2 more lessons, and then we are at the 100 lessons. So I really don't know what to do. Give me comment below and tell me what should I do for the 100th lesson, or shall I do something live after the 100th lesson. I'm really not so sure, but it's such a blessing to even know that I've actually been able to give you 100 different topics that will help you in your business, which is just amazing. But today we're at lesson number 97. So the topic that I want to share with you guys is, what is time management? It's so important that you know what is time management. Okay, you got to understand that at the end of the day, if you do not know what is time management, if you do not handle your time properly, if you just do things bluntly without knowing what is going to help you, then what happens is you are going to go through a downfall. And that's not what you're here for. That's not why you are actually watching this channel. What you want to understand is, you want to know how to be able to make that change and be the person who just makes it happen in your business, in your daily tasks and things like that, right? So what is time management? The first thing here, it is a process of planning. Okay, when you're able to understand what you need to do on a timely manner, it is a process of planning what you are going to be able to achieve, okay, at the end of the day. So what you need to understand first is a process of planning, right? So you've got to be able to understand you've got to be able to have goals and achievements. Okay, so these are 2 things that you need to understand. So a process of planning is actually learning to understand what are your goals and what are your achievements. And when you do that, then it's your time management is so important that it helps you to see further and to see clearer what you're going to do. All right. Second thing here is controlling your time to spend on what. Okay. So when you go into the office, or when you're training people, or when you're teaching people, right, you've got to be able to make sure that their time is not wasted. You've got to be able to send across a message where people understand what you're saying, people like what you're saying, people are easy to understand it, and most importantly is they know how to implement what you're saying, right? So that's really important. So you've got to be able to control your time to spend, and what are you spending it on. So for me, I spend most of my time on the people I have, the people I train, the people I look after. Most importantly is you guys as well. So I don't want you to watch this and at the end of the day not understand what I'm saying, or if you think I'm talking gibberish or whatever that I'm trying to put out there has no value, then it doesn't help in any way to anyone, right? So you've got to be able to understand that when you spend your time on something, it's got to be spending time wisely on whatever you're going to do. So when you understand that process, you are controlling what you're doing, which allows you to have more time at the end of the day. And that's what people don't understand. When you have good time management, it means you are having good time with a lot of, it can be your business, it can be your family, it can be your personal time. As long as you know your time management, That's what it's going to lead to. It's going to help you in a lot of ways. Okay. Third thing here is it's to be able to use your time productively. So again, don't waste your time. Don't waste people's time. It's got to be productive. So when I sit down and write something, I'm writing what I'm going to talk to you, how I'm going to bring it across, how I'm going to be able to pass you that message, which is really important. When I'm training my people, it's going to be it's got to be productive, because I want them to be able to understand what I'm saying. I want them to show me that whatever I'm teaching them can actually be shown back in the work they do. I want to be able to see the sales process where there's productivity, where there's profits, and at the end of the day where they are making money because of their hard work as well. So it's really important to be productive, to be able to use your time productively. So when you do this, what happens is it helps you to manage, the company. It helps you to manage your team, your staff, your clients. There's so many things that could actually help you out. Okay. The fourth thing here is maximize the effectiveness of an individual's effort. Okay. So maximize the effectiveness of an individual's effort. So when you are able to have proper time management, you are able to be effective. Okay. Of any effort, anything you want to do, you will be able to see progress. You'll be able to see results. That's what you want. Okay. At the end of the day, what you want is results. So when you do understand how you manage your time, you will see results in how you're going to be productive, how you're going to bring in results, how you're going to train people to bring in results. It's really important. When they understand this whole thing of time management, they will understand how to do their work. So for example, like my staff, when she actually does, it's very simple. Morning she comes in, she'll have breakfast, and then she will actually do the full report and everything, and then from 10 o'clock in the morning she'll actually start work. She'll call all the clients, make appointments, send out proposals and everything, and by probably about 4 o'clock in the evening or what, she will be doing all the proposals, quotations, everything to be sent out to the clients, and by about 6 o'clock she leaves the office. So that way all work that is done for the day. So when you go back home, you do not bring back work. You're able to spend time with your family, and that's what time management is all about. It's about making sure that you are productive in your whole day. Okay. Number 5, organizing and scheduling your daily tasks. When you know exactly what you're doing at what time, right, it's a lot more easier for you to move around, do things, see whether there's progress, see whether your staff needs help, see whether you can go out and train people, see whether you're able to meet your clients. So that's when you're able to organize yourself and schedule things in a proper manner, so that it does not disrupt your day, it does not disrupt your weekly time, whatever your plans are, your future, if you plan for your holidays, it's not going to interrupt that timing. So there's a lot of things for you to take note as well. Okay. And the sixth thing here, which is really important, is it's being prepared. Okay. When you have good time management, you are prepared for the day. Okay. When you have good time management, you are prepared for the day. And what I mean by prepared for the day, it means that you know what you're going to do for the full day. You know that after 6 o'clock, you don't want anyone to disturb you, because it's going to be going back home. It's going to be go out and have a drink or two with your friends, or go back home, spend time with your family. So you just don't want that interruption. So you are prepared for that day to meet your clients. You are prepared for the day to train your staff, teach, show. You can also be prepared for in a week. You can have 1 or 2 times where you're taking your staff out, showing them how to do proper sales, showing them how do you speak to the clients, making those phone calls with them. So this is really important as a leader, as a business owner. If you want to see progress in your company, you've got to be able to have good time management, because people always want your time, but probably you might not have a lot of time. So when you schedule it, it's a lot more easier to spend time with whoever you want, to build that person, to mold that person, and to make that person your right-hand person in the office as well. Okay, so that's what time management does. It helps you understand what you need to do. It helps you focus on your goals. It helps you understand how do you achieve those goals. And at the end of the day, it helps you to be successful in what you are doing. Okay? So once again, if you like this, give me a thumbs up, share it out. There are a lot of people who need to understand this, because sometimes it's not so easy to actually have that time management. It's not so easy. How do you break your time? So this would actually help them out to understand how do they do things at the end of the day. Okay, and if you need other topics, whatever, comment below. If you're new, please subscribe. Okay, two things I want to leave you guys with is, number one, be patient. Always have patience, because there's always going to be negativity, there's always going to be hurdles, blocks, everything. Okay, there are a lot of things that's going to happen. Be patient. Understand that you are the pillar and strength of your business, of yourself, and you are the one who's going to move forward, because that's how business people, successful people, move forward. Okay, number two, find your passion. If today you want to do this, tomorrow you want to do that, day after you want to do that, it's not going to work. Find your passion in what you want to do, and then focus on how you're going to do it. Okay, that is going to help you out, because once again, these tips that I always give is people who are successful and people who are telling you this is what worked for them, and that's how you become successful. So again, this is going to help you out. Follow it, because at the end of the day, every end of my lesson, I am giving you tips on how you can be successful and how you should be successful. Okay, so once again, thank you so much. Like, share, comment below, and most importantly is, if you're new to this channel, subscribe, and please share it out, because a lot more people can help. A lot more people can actually get help from this channel and this episode, these topics and things like that. Okay, so once again, thank you so much from the bottom of my heart. I'm more than happy to see you in the next lesson.